Hey everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. I am
Sure.
Travis Fair, and we are playing, or we are now moving on past Gilded Vale, hopefully. We're going to do the Mother's Plea. We had just actually cleared up this dungeon and gotten this Wharton dude the bones of the people of the it was the worshippers, I believe. We got him the bones, and it turned out he actually ended up getting them killed, but he didn't necessarily mean to. He did have like he did have a good motive. He was trying to help them by keeping them safe, but ended up getting them killed. But then we basically let him off the hook, told him to just change his life, all that. So for now, what we're gonna do is, let's see, where are we going for this Mother's Plea? To Anslog. Let's see. She asked me to travel to south to Anslog's compass, where I can find Ragna. All right, so south. Let's take the road south. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Actually, I want to go over here. So Magrin's Fork. I'm guessing that Angra is whatever is right there. So we're going to Magrin's Fork now. I believe we already cleared this area out. I think this is where we went and got the blacksmith supplies, if I'm not wrong. Or maybe this was like one of the connecting paths to the blacksmith. Okay, no idea who he was. Just kind of going about his own business. Yeah, so we have been here. Let's go down here to this. Where are we at? Oh yeah, and then right here is where we actually met Durance. So yeah, we have definitely cleared this whole area out. So I think this quest we were helping Kalisha's sister. Yeah, there we go, Anslog's compass. Yeah, we were helping Kalisha's sister, who we ran into. Kalisha was our party member way back, got killed. And then Kalisha's sister is pregnant, but she's afraid that her child is going to be born like the rest without a soul. So we're looking for this woman who she thinks could help her. And who do we got here? Tilly and Eggdrang. Two villagers stand by one of the tide pools. They are breathing harshly, clearly winded, and look up nervously as you approach.
Good day to you.
If you're here to fish as we are, stranger, you'll want to avoid the compass proper. The dwarven woman points to the southeast. Her companion shakes his head. A lot of ships wind up spread across the rocks here, so we didn't think much of the wreckage until we heard something. A terrible noise. I thought maybe it was a survivor, but he wasn't alive. Moving, but not truly alive. It was awful. And so what are you doing here? Fishing, of course, except I lost my fishing rod when I flung it at the head of one of those monsters. He sighs. We were looking the tide pools over and thought we'd try our luck down by the rocks. Got the fright of our lives. We'll have to make do with the nets here, or we'll go hungry. He said there are a lot of shipwrecks here? The woman nods. All the time. It's a lovely place, but dangerous as anything to sail. Good fishing most days. She wipes her brow. I think we'll look further up the coast next time. What do you mean? What exactly did you see? Corpses. Walking corpses. We don't want any part of it, whatever the cause. Might be we can find something in these tide pools, and then we're headed straight home. Alright, well, see ya. Good tidings to you. Wait, do you hear that? Oh, here we go. What do we got over here? Xuarips? I think I saw one in Oh, they are near death. Let's see if we can keep them alive. Looks like we can kind of hit them with some spells, so I'm gonna use that. Oh no, the dwarf woman died.
Hey there.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
That really sucks. Too bad I couldn't help her. I mean, I really tried. I didn't know if I was healing her or not, but Looks like it was a bit too late. I should have done this back before we left, but I'm going to go ahead and camp. Get some of our spell uses back. I know Durance was pretty low health. But yeah, I should have probably actually just stayed at the inn when I was in Gilded Vale. That would have definitely been a smart move.
Hey there.
Oh man, look at this dude. Gods, what a mess. Thank you for your help, stranger. Yeah, sorry I couldn't help out more. Didn't want your companion there to get, well, killed. Okay, we got some more xuarips here. Let's just go ahead and run in and attack.
Yeah?
Okay, so
Hey
the
there.
xuarips not too bad to fight. For the most part, they seem pretty weak. Alright, I just thought of something. I'm gonna go ahead. Can I just like... So if I take everything, can I move these all to the stash? I can. I still don't quite know the drawback of doing this, so I'm just gonna do it, I guess. And then when I go to a store, I can just pull them out and then sell them.
And what does the
I should probably be sneaking, because even though it's just xuarips, I don't know what that we've seen. I don't know what else we may come across. Got a couple more xuarips. Alright, let's just focus them down one by one. Seemed to be working last time.
Show him how. Hey there.
I'm actually not going to worry about that too much right now.
Sure.
It's taking a long time to
I'll take a peek.
kind of sort them, send them into my inventory. And I don't think they give that much gold. The price reduction with merchants is pretty hefty. So I don't know if it's worth it. Okay, who do we got here? Ranga. Isn't that who I'm looking for? Alfra. Oh no, that's the name of the girl. Yeah, where I can find Ranga, a midwife. Okay. So that's who I'm looking for. Why is she with the Xuarip? Well, sure, we'll probably find out here pretty soon. You find yourself facing a towering Amawa woman. Her skin is the warm gold brown of dying sunset, with pale fish white patches at throat and hands. Wavy red-brown hair, pulled into tight braids around the stripe of bare skin that follows the curve of her skull, flows down over her broad shoulders.
Welcome.
She regards you calmly, evidently unsurprised to find you here at the edge of her camp by the water. Have you come for medicine and craftworks, or to share the fire? She gestures to the large cauldron nearby. Actually, Alfra sent me. She's a woman up in Gilded Vale. She said that you may know some way to ensure her child is not a hollowborn. Ah, more of Lord Raedric's frightened flock, she nods slowly. You're kind to come all this way. Poor Alfra must be beside herself. I imagine she gave you something for payment? Whatever it is, you keep it. I don't need coin. I need you to do something for me instead. She points inland. There is a Xuarip tribe to the northeast, led by one of their priests. Tana was exiled from there some time ago, and their scouts still lurk about this place, waiting for an opportunity to end his life. The Xuarip lets out a rattling squawk, head drooping. One day I'll have to go for supplies, and I will come back to find my assistant slain. How will I help anyone then? She shakes her head. You rid me of this nuisance, and I'll do what I can for Alfra, and throw in something for you, too. Alright, sounds good to me. Yeah, I'll do it. Good, good. You'll find them easily enough, I think. She smiles, baring sharp teeth. Good luck. Of course.
Hey.
Nothing's ever easy with anyone, ever.
Hey there.
Try to do one nice thing for someone, then everyone else asks you for a favor. Alright, so I believe she said they were in the cave. Clear out the xuarips. Northeast section of the lagoon. So it actually might be up here. Okay, let's go up there. And then we'll go in the cave on our way back if we don't find them. Actually, I'll probably go in anyway just to see what's in there.
They'll never know
Start
I'm here.
sneaking. I'm guessing this is like a totem or something that the Zorip placed. Man, some of the just little little details in this game are actually pretty cool, even if they don't really provide much in the way of like
Hey there.
lore or anything. What do we got here? A gull? It's not like any gulls I've seen. Get it? Because like seagull, and we're on the coast. Man, funny. Vessel flesh. So they did mention the walking corpses, and I'm wondering if that's what they were referring to. Got this weird looking rock to take a look at. Okay, so we have multiple goals this time. So let's go ahead and cast some spells. Let's give some damage reduction to everyone.
What?
You can go ahead and knock down one of them, hopefully. I'll go ahead and mark the furthest one I can. And you can get in the fight.
Hey there.
Actually, looks like he's blocked. So get that one.
Yeah?
That one's standing back up, but you know what? Knock him back down.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so far this is pretty good. They're not seeming too strong. Alright, these ghouls. Are they supposed to be like ghouls? Like, I want to call them ghouls, but it definitely says ghoul. Whatever. Fight off these seagulls. Alright, now this one is not anything special, it looks like. Go ahead and smack him around a bit. Try to knock down that one. Bear will go after him. Durance can also just get in there. And then Aloth.
How bad?
Man. They remind me of drowners from The Witcher. I guess it's like the bluish tint to their skin. Wondering if we'll learn more about why these guys are here. Maybe we can ask What's-Her-Face about it. Ranga when we get back. At the corner of a ring of jagged stone, this boulder casts long shadows across the land as the sun moves along them. Or moves overhead.
Hey there.
So I guess this is why it's called Anslog's Compass. It's kind of... This acts as a compass. Alright. So let's see here. I did see another Zorip over here, so I'm guessing we're heading in the right way by going up here. Okay, now we have a lot to deal with here. So let's see here. Can hit quite a few of them with that. That one's pretty far away. I'm going to focus him. And actually, if I move you up here, I can probably get a few of them with your cone of fire. And then let's go ahead and see. You know what? It only targets one. I want to get some new spells. I've been kind of sticking with the same things. Accuracy. Increasing the will. Immunity to fright and terrified. Okay. Well, what does this do again? Let's go ahead and not worry about that too much actually right now. It seems like we might have this fight pretty well in hand. Okay, so they kind of moved around unfortunately. Let's go ahead and hit him with the...
Hey there.
Man, that was actually pretty easy. Maybe I was supposed to come here before we went in that cave. Level up even more.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like their camp, definitely. Let's see what he got. Clamshells and crab carapaces litter the coals. So it's interesting that Zorip are not all hostile. They definitely look... I mean, like monsters. Don't want to be racist, but you know, call it like I see it. Why is it highlighting? Oh, there we go. Got a fine crossbow and Fulvano's letter. How is it that so grand a journey as mine should lead me here? The people of Deerwood call this pitiable lagoon a sight to see, but all I have experienced here is misfortune. I thought to explore the cavern by the water, only to discover it was home to a sporlings. I went to see the vaunted compass and lost the bulk of my letters when I tripped over some driftwood, and at last I made to inspect the dragon skull nearby, only to be menaced by some foolish little xuarips. I will return to Gilded Vale as soon as I catch my breath. At least the xuarips do not appear to have followed. Man, famous last words. Alright, so yeah, that's not a whole lot in this region. I'm wondering if I should check out this cave real quick. You know what, I'll do it. I'll go in there, see if there's much to kind of tickle my fancy. Alright, pretty dark in here. Let's start sneaking. Okay, man, this looks... This looks iffy. I may die. Let's check when my last autosave was. Okay, right when we walked in the cave. Alright, I'm gonna just... Here we go. This may require a bit of finesse on our part. Everyone just attack this thing. Hopefully we can kill... Nope, we're not gonna. Okay, so let's get everyone defend it. Let's get some defense on everyone. I'm gonna cast the double on myself for that. Let's knock him down. And then that's good for now. As for you, attack him. Let's hit the... Alright, we can hit all three of them with this. That's pretty good. Alright. At least the big one hasn't noticed us yet, or hasn't done anything. Let's see. That's going to hit everyone, so I'm going to use this. Keep everyone restored throughout the fight.
That's how it's done.
And then Aloth. Go ahead and focus on that one. Come on, kill that one. Now we can all focus him down. There we go. Okay, so this isn't too bad. We do have the big one. He worries me. So, let's go ahead and immediately start by marking him. Aloth. That's going to get you pretty close range. So for now, use magic missiles. Can we knock them down? We can. Bear, get in there and attack. And I wonder if I can halt him so he can't get anywhere near us.
Lava will be on sheet.
Alright. Now everyone's gonna get in an attack. What is going on with you? Oh, he's confused. Okay. Now, Aloth, you're a bit closer now, and everyone's kind of running interference. I'm not afraid for you to get in there and use that. Looks like it missed. Let's go ahead and use magic missiles. Oh, he's almost dead. There we go.
Yeah?
That was not too bad at all. Found a couple corpses. Got some silver. A couple plants. Another corpse with more silver. Oh, excuse me. Moss and mold cover the bones like a blanket. They smell earthly and wet. And then we got just a regular warbow.
Hey there.
I mean, so not exactly
Sure.
that I just completely blanked on what I was trying to say. Just not exactly that rewarding, or as rewarding as I would hope that cave would be. But, it's fun to explore. And we did her a little favor, so now she should go help on whatever her name was.
Good day, stranger.
Is it done? Am I rid of the interminable squawking of the xuarips? Scree? No, Tana, I do not mind yours. Yeah, they're all dead. Good. I tired of their feeble attempts to surprise us. Here, she hands you 3 files for your trouble, and now we can get underway with my part of the bargain. So, minor recovery, or regeneration, recovery, and endurance. I'll get started on the mixture, but I need one more ingredient. Some spores from the creatures in the cave there. She points just north of the little stretch of the beach. Sporelings, they call them. It's a useful material. I need one for the mixture. You are welcome to any others you find. Well, I got some here. I just killed them all. So you do. Excellent. Give one here and I'll add it to the cauldron. This should not take long. Sweet. Alright, the mixture is ready. Take this to Alfra. Tell her to drink it before bed as it induces sleep. She should find herself more energetic in the mornings. Tell her to eat more fish and cheese. The potion will sustain a healthy appetite. Grant her strength. She's a rather frail woman from what I remember of her. Wait, yeah, I thought this was a cure. I can tend to ailments of the body. I cannot cure an affliction of the soul. Certainly no one inflicted by the gods. Ranga crossed her arms. I have explained many times people will believe what they want. So let her believe, perhaps that will help. Faith is a powerful thing. In the meantime, she will feel much improved, and if her child should not be claimed by the legacy, then it will be born healthy. That I promise. I kind of get it. Even modern medicine, a lot of people take it for granted, think it's a cure-all, and for the most part it's just supposed to kind of help reduce the symptoms, but there's so much going on that it's kind of hard to tell exactly what will cure it. So I definitely agree with it. Alright, well, I guess I'll get going then. I've done what I can as promised. Tell Alfra I wish her well. Will do. Yeah, and sometimes that is all it takes. This isn't exactly an ailment. It's children being born without souls, and I don't know. I'm not exactly an expert, so I can't really question this woman who is offering help. I'm sure that anyone should take any help that people are willing to provide. Alright, back to Gilded Vale. Man, that was pretty easy. I definitely should have gone there before going into that cave with all the ghosts. Alright, where is her house? Ingrid, Alfra. I'm wondering if it's going to give me the option to tell her the truth and that it might not be a cure, and so she still might be. If it does, I think I won't tell her because part of it is supposed to be the mind over matter, that it will help her feel better. However, then if her child is born without a soul, she'll be devastated, probably even doubly so, believing that she's cured the whole time. So I'll just have to think about it as we go.
Well met, friend.
You were some time away. I worried you wouldn't return. Is that it? Have you brought it? Alfra looks at you hopefully. What did Ranga say? Yeah, I have it. Here it is. You really did it. Oh, bless you, bless you. I don't know what I would have done without you. Now my baby will be safe. Alfra beams at you. I can't thank you enough. Yeah, I think I'm going to tell her. 'Cause it's probably bad to let her go just believing. Sometimes ignorance is bliss, but then when that moment hits her, if her child is born without a soul, then she'll be doubly distraught, maybe even furious with me and Ranga, but I think that it's probably best if she goes in knowing the whole truth. So yeah, there's definitely something you need to know. Alfred blinks, looking down at the vial. What do you mean? Neither of these are really what I would want to say, because it might work, is what Ranga said. She did mention to let her believe it, and that her faith in it would help. So, I'm just going to say it might make you more tired, that sort of thing. Oh, Alfra laughs. Well, I don't know that I'll notice, frankly, but thank you for telling me. Here, take this. You can keep what remains of Ranga's payment, too. Thank you again. I'll take this before I settle into bed. Perhaps I'll finally rest easy.
Hey there.
Yeah, if I now thinking about it, because like I was saying, the mind over matter. If I were to tell her the truth, then she would probably just go about despairing as she is right now, and I don't think that would help. So I mean, the whole placebo
Hey there.
effect of her believing it's working could do just as much work for her as not. But again, that's still applying to just like medical treatment, not a child being born soulless.
Nice
That
and
definitely
quiet.
sounds like something that magic would have to fix, but who knows? Let's see. Alright, so now... Alright, so we helped her. So now we have these three. The Lord of the Barren Lands, and then the Old Watcher, Sacred Faith, and then just have to travel with Durance. So I think, man, now I'm torn. I was saying that I should do the Lord of the Barren Land after I do the Scattered Faith, and I'm thinking that still might be a good idea. I think it's probably a good idea to hold off on that a little bit, and hopefully get some more strength, because I have a feeling that when we go there, there's going to be some conflict with Raedric and his men. But, I mean, who knows? Oh, yeah, and I'm heading into the inn here just to take a rest. Maybe sell some things, because I did pick up all those shields and spears and everything. And I think it's probably a good idea to take rest
Well
in
met,
the inn
friend.
every now and then. Let's see. See what we got for sale. Alright, got some copper. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. I don't think I really need much else from her. Let's see if we can take a bed. 2 rests. +1 perception and mechanics. I don't necessarily need the bonus right now, so I'm just going to take the common room and rest. That way I don't use up my camping supplies and everyone heals. Hopefully gets, I believe they'd all get their spell or slots back.
Hey.
Yep.
How may I help?
So
Mm-hmm.
now let's start heading toward I can't remember the name of it. Madra? It started with an M. That's all I know. As far as my mind works, just the first letter. Let's see. So we are doing Fragments of a Scattered Faith at Mayorwald. All right, where is Mayorwald? Caed Nua is southeast of Gilded Vale. Oh, sorry, Mayorwald is the person. Caed Nua is where we're going. I believe it's marked on our map, our world map. Yep, Caed Noon. We have to pass through the Black Meadow, which I've already cleared out. So I should just be able to fast travel there from the Gilded Vale.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Let's go to the Black Meadow and then head on to Caed Nua and talk to this Mayorwald. And Mayorwald is supposed to be a watcher like me, so hopefully he'll have some more information on what exactly is going on and why I was, I guess, afflicted. Might not be the right term, but I'll go with it because I don't exactly think it's an ailment. And I believe I didn't go up here last time because there were some pretty tough monsters. And I don't exactly... And they kind of just... There were 2 of them. I remember they were like giants or something, and they just absolutely destroyed me. Caed Nua, 18 hours. Let's do it. It's a pretty impressive building right behind that little house. Looks like you got some Audra sprouting out around it too. Oh, well, this is lovely. Look at this little bridge. And who do we got here? Is he holding a gun? Wow, that is a face. That is definitely a face. Just off the side of the path into Caed Nua stands an imposing figure, a tall, thick-set Amawa, clad in worn armor and peering up at the outer walls of the keep. In his hand is a small piece of charcoal and its works and it works feverishly at taking notes upon a small scrap of paper. More than once he has to reach up to prevent his colorful cap from falling off his head as he gazes upward. Excuse me, what are you doing over there? The man looks over at you, blinking in surprise. His face splits in a wide and very toothy grin, and he waves the parchment in greeting. Killing time, if I'm honest. I've already walked the perimeter twice. There are names scratched upon some of the bricks just here, workers and masons, I expect, carving a little immortality for themselves. He looks up at the wall again, expression fond. It's a fine keep, Cade Nua, 2 centuries to its name and abandoned for nearly as long.
But the truly interesting part is in there, and I haven't had much luck in reaching the keep itself. I hoped to find the master of this place, a man by the name of Meerwald, but it seems that he either holds his privacy most dear, or else has been devoured by his house guests.
Hey, well, I came here looking for Meerwald as well.
Oh, truly? Then perhaps we can help one another. The grounds are infested with all manner of beasts. I've never seen the like. I didn't want to risk it alone, but you seem capable. Together, I'm sure we could manage it. And then we can both ask our questions of Meerwald.
Yeah.
I seek a great treasure, you see. Not gold or silver, but the Tanvi Oratoa. You might call it the Book of Virtues. It's a sacred text of the Rauatai, but we possess only a fragment of it. A year I've journeyed in search of the rest, and I uncovered evidence that leads me to believe the original lies just there, beneath the keep.
Why would this book be in Deerwood? Precisely, that is the very question, he laughs. It is a long and twisting tale, my friend, as all good chance should be. I can tell you more, if you wish, in time. Well then, let's go meet Meerwald together.
Excellent. Lead on, my friend, and I will be at your heels. Ah, wait. Speaking of that, I ought to warn you first. Wondrous teeth, I nearly forgot. I have, at times, been followed. It began in Adir, and in Exometal they attacked outright. I believe they do not wish for me to find what I am looking for. I say believe, but I have been told as much by one of my would-be assassins. I pay them little mind. Humorless sorts in long robes. But it's why I bought the sword, you see. And it's only fair that you should know.
Well, you seem pretty calm about having assassins chasing after you.
Well, it's not as if I'm going to turn around and go home at their urging. If their previous efforts are anything to go by, we have very little to worry about.
Yeah, and I'm sure that if you've been able to handle them by yourself, then all of us should be able to take them on. So what is he? Is he a bard or something?
Yes?
Phrases? Oh my gosh, I might have gotten it perfectly right. I believe he is a bard. Is there a way I can check?
Yes?
I guess, let's see. He is a chanter. Okay, like must be, yeah, kind of like a type of bard.
Yeah?
Wait. Where's my bear? Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey there.
We're gonna have to adjust our formation here. So if he's a chanter, I think I'll keep these two in the back. These two are both pretty... I'm guessing, like, from the range of his chant, I didn't see it had a whole lot of range. He has a sword,
Yeah?
so he's probably best suited for up front. And then my two other guys, probably safe for them to stay behind, a little further behind. But yeah, it's cool. We met this Kana, and probably the easiest to pronounce name, him Endurance, out of everyone we have here in our little party. And we're just outside the keep. It looks like it is blocked from entry, so we'll probably have to work our way around. He said he's already walked the perimeter, which leads me to think it's going to be interesting if we find monsters, because I feel like if he walked the perimeter, he would have taken care of them himself. But he did mention that there were monsters all on the grounds, or beasts or something. But that will be something we can handle next time. For now, we're going to go ahead and call it good for the moment. It might be a shorter episode. Wasn't really keeping track of time. But It's okay. Last episode went long, and I just wanted to thank you all for watching. This is really, really awesome game, and having a really great time. And looking forward to continue playing through this, and just wanted to thank you all for your support. And if you wanted to help, that would be awesome. You just go ahead and do it in any way you want. Leave a like, a subscribe, or just let other people know. Help me build the viewer base. That would be amazing. But otherwise, just watching and continuing to support me would be just as well. So thank you all for that, and see you next time. Bye.